The 2023 NFL Playoffs NFC Divisional 2 round games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023. The 2023 NFL Playoffs NFC Divisional 2 round matchup will be coming up next. Seed 4 Tampa Bay Buccaneers 8-9 Seed 2 San Francisco 49ers. The 2023 NFL Playoffs NFC Divisional 2 round matchup will be coming up next.
Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. As we'll see Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers versus Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. It's been a good season for them so far. They're just looking to keep that momentum going forward.
They like their record. Now they want to increase it. A win here could really get the momentum going in the right direction.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 draft, a guy with something to prove, Iowa State's career passing leader, and that's Brock Purdy.
He got the win last week, and we all know how infrequently rookie quarterbacks win in the playoffs. So by now, it feels like old hat to him. Well, maybe not old hat, but you've got to believe he'll be looser, calmer going into this one. He already knows what it takes to lead a team to victory in the playoffs.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Purdy to throw it on first down. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. On first down, Purdy. Samuel bringing in the slant. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Hitting Samuel on the slant. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
Brady and the Bucs now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Brady going to throw. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. On on the ground. This is Leonard Fournette. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. The 30. 10. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Up the gut, Fournette. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play call.
And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Mike Evans, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bucs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's Akeem Hicks, the towering NFL vet, coming in for the sack.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football, led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
The 2023 NFL Playoffs AFC Division Championship 3-round matchup will be coming up next.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. It returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. These two teams all tied after one. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Purdy sets up to throw again. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. There's Samuel adding to his big game. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Forced out to his left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have taken the lead. But defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about. Coming out of college, you're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Gold to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
Seed 7 Miami Dolphins 9-8 Seed 1 Kansas City Chiefs 1-4-3.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep, Ray McLeod. This is fielded at the 27. A
Pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Joe Tryon
able to get him for a loss of about 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Now Purdy.
And the grab by Croft. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Purdy now to throw.
Got his target, Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Purdy looking to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And he will find his man, Samuel.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
This is caught. And he's brought down. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
They'll try and sneak it here, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Brock Purdy
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half.
And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Brady's throw complete here, pulled in by Brate. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw on target to Godwin here.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. And Brate, the tight end's got it.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
11 yards there, just like last play.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Brady now to throw. That's going to be caught.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Blankenship out for the point after.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Throwing here, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Aiyuk.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here's Purdy. He's got Aiyuk once again. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Purdy.
Steps away to his left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
The kick by Gold is good, and the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Brady. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Brady now on first down. There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before half for Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's NFC Divisional round game. And it was the New York Giants who are moving on as they knock off the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
To throw again on second down, Brady. He'll find Fournette again here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Brady to throw. Able to get away. And Brady able to get down as he picks up a first. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Throwing on first down is Brady. Underneath, he's got Brate. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. On the draw, this is Fournette. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now Brady. This is caught by Evans. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. That third down conversion good for 23. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A handoff to Fournette. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Blankenship's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. They'll swing this out to Fournette. Touchdown! Leonard Fournette from 10 yards out. And the Buccaneers use the short field to get in for 6. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Purdy.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7.
And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Back to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
It's a quarterback sneak. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Gould is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go on the road. We've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Over the middle to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. On the draw, it's Vaughn. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Yeah, this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. He completes this to Russell Gage. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line.
Vaughn on 1st and 10.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Brady. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady.
And the Buccaneers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good,
and that will make this a 4-point game. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series.
Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On 2nd and inches, Purdy. Caught by Ayuk, who is rolling in this game.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Being chased out left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brock Purdy
sending his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the 49ers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Mike Evans in the Tampa offense about to set up shop.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Brady going to throw. And brought in by Brady. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Brady.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Brady. He's going to drop this one down to Bernard. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Brady's throw here into the hands of Jones. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 26. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll locate Giovanni Bernard out of the backfield. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, 26 yards. And the Buccaneers have regained the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So now the Niners down by a field goal. At time, a huge factor. Their sold-out crowd is behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Purdy to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Back to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. He was looking for Jawan Jennings that time, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Steps away. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs...
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Bucs have just about sewn up this football game.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game, Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.